The original problem occurred on a local military base here, and they had high levels of bacteria in the water. And the bacteria actually started plugging piping. We couldn't get it out. We tried for 3 or 4 weeks, and the problem would go away for 2 days and then come right back.
It not only plugged up the pipes, it'd plug up pumps, boilers, whatever.
We spent 3 or 4 guys for 3 weeks flushing the system, trying to get rid of the bacteria.
And he couldn't get it clean.
They kept getting fouling that kept coming back. They kept having air problems, and even though they would flush the system, day after day, it just seemed like it just kept coming back.
After 3 weeks, we knew the problem wasn't going to go away, so we called our local rep that we got the X-POT from, and he suggested using the X-PO35 and the X-PO10, which turned out to be the perfect solution.
We then submitted the chemicals to the military base to have them checked out. They have to go through everything to make sure environmentally they're safe. They approved them, so we move forward.
So we installed the X-PO35, and in addition to that, because the system was so dirty, we actually installed a temporary 75-gallon-a-minute bag filter. As soon as we put the 35 in, within 20 minutes, it started peeling the biofilm off the pipe, and we started plugging them bags every 6 minutes. So we ran it for about 24 hours, and we went through quite a few bags, so we decided to flush the system out again. When we flushed the system out again, we got rid of 95% of the biofilm.
Once the system was cleaned, we also used the X-PO10 inhibitor to then basically protect the system.
And within 3 or 4 days of that, we had crystal clean water.
The cool thing about this X-POT is that it not only has a magnetic filter, it has a filter cartridge you can put in it, and at the same time gets all these micro bubbles of air out of the system.
So a lot of current mechanical systems have shop feeders or bypass pot feeders installed already, and one of the nice things about the X-POT also is it can be installed in a retrofit application into those systems without really disturbing any of the main piping, because it is just small 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch piping to these units. It can be installed very easily. You're not only replacing your shop feeder, but you're also getting a magnetic side stream filter, as well as a filter cartridge side stream filter. Beauty of that also is that the cartridge filter has so much surface area to it that the unit also acts as a coalescing air separator. So you're also kind of upgrading your system in that you're able to remove some air that traditional air separators on an existing system won't. So you can even see an improvement in the air removal of the system from having the X-POT installed.
These micro bubble particles of air can create a huge problem in the system, and most of the equipment that's installed standard nowadays doesn't take care of those little micro bubbles.
One of the beauties of the X-POT, and one of the things that we initially, when we initially proposed it for use on the military base, was the ease of installation, the ease of the maintenance. If it's difficult to maintain something, chances are it's not going to get maintained. And one of the beauties of the X-POT was being able to install it down at an easily worked on height, and very little tools needed to take it apart and maintain it. A guy can come in, isolate it from the system, take it apart, clean it out in a matter of 10 minutes is a huge benefit over some of the other competitive products, which are the main inline products.
Now that we've installed the X-POT in this building, and we've installed it in about 20 other buildings, when we do retrofits and new boiler systems, the X-POT now is a standard for us. We install it on every system we install.